Not much has happened.
You're kicking off, Jojo.
I'll get him using the big machine in a second as well.
What are you doing?
All I've done today is drive back and forth, back and forth.
We're falling apart at the seams. My stress levels are going through the roof.
It's all done now.
So not only are we down Jason today, Charlie's also off ill now.
There is nothing I can't do. And that's why they always bully me.
I have as many biscuits as I want.
Do some polishing on their headlights. I'm going to do some headlight restoration because they've gone a little bit misty. The car's now sold and the customer wants them just looking a bit better. So we're going to sand them down. Sounds dangerous, but sand them back, go down the levels of sandpaper and then give it a good old polish and they'll be good as new.
Was that the Cougar?
Yeah, we've only had him a week. She's already sold.
You're kicking off, Jojo. You're going on.
I am not very well today. I'm not going to complain about it, but I'm going to complain about it.
Done some masking tape.
I don't think I'm going to be that fussy about the edges. I mean, I will get the edges, but I won't be that fussy about them. I just don't really know how to start because I've never really done the whole headlight refurb thing.
Yeah. I'd probably clean off the tar and glue off the light first. So definitely don't want that on there.
Yeah. The little rotor really good.
Mark came out with the Mitsubishi Outlander keys to me for something, and I don't remember what. Oh, Trish from GSF has rung.
Yeah.
And said, can I pass the information on to you that her head office for some reason kept on redirecting the parcel for the Land Rover. They've now paid for Parcel Force to bring it down to us.
So
for some reason it kept on going from one branch back to the other and then just wasn't going anywhere. So they've now paid for it to come direct to us.
Right.
So that's where you're missing
It's taken about a week.
It's fine though, I mean that's the joys of the postal service and stuff. So well, actually not even the postal service.
No,
Parts delivery.
Yeah,
Right, now you go and find out what Mark wanted me for. It's only about a Mitsubishi. Let's have a GF64 VUM, our Outlander, which now has a nice fresh MOT, which is good. Download test certificate. Put that in the paperwork. I'm pretending to be a car salesman because Jason's not here. As you can see, I'm in the correct attire for car sales.
Three-piece suit and a bow tie.
Well, I should be in Bradford or something, shouldn't I? Tracksuit selling cars.
What you do is your Peaky Blinders hat and you're fine.
Apparently I can't spell this morning. I thought Mitsubishi came before Mercedes. Oh no, that I am definitely an idiot.
Your ABCs.
Yeah. Oh well, there is a folder here that says Mitsubishi and it is empty.
So it was with Mercedes.
So where is the car? Oh. Now we might not find it. Right. It's got that number. Seeing as the MOT centres no longer print off MOT slips, I had to do it myself. There we go. Pass. Yeah, if anyone wants a Mitsubishi Outlander, it's got 12 months MOT on it. I've ordered that tyre as well. I got a brand that you've never heard of.
Have you?
What was it? Yeah, no, it is definitely on those lines. There it is.
Sunny, funny time.
It's an iLink.
iLink?
Yep, exactly.
It's a digital one.
It was 68 quid for a run flat. Not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. That's the Jaguar F-Pace. Okay, how can I help you?
Hello, mate. Yeah, no worries. You just got out of bed, have you? I was just going to say that Jag F-Pace you said you would paint for me this afternoon. I've got to send it to Jaguar tomorrow for a recall, so I thought it might be better if I bring it in after that. Cool. Just in case you're expecting me, that's all. Oh, they were a different customer now, so I think I can't remember. I can't remember which ones it was. Oh no, it was the two people, wasn't it? Yeah, but they want to swap their plate over, which isn't going to happen anytime soon. So
It works okay for plates, so I can print plates still, but it just will not connect me to the internet. Because yeah, we tried pulling up obviously the diary today, so we can keep an eye on what's going on.
Sure you got the right drivers and everything for it. You might need a driver update or something.
Oh, possibly, yeah. I didn't think of that.
Well, I'm not, as I said, Charlie, I'm not going to get too involved.
Yeah,
I've
no.
got enough on my plate.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got plenty
Yeah.
to do today, man.
If we can try and get that Outlander, because it shouldn't be in the scrapyard.
No.
It's MOT, service, PPI,
Yeah.
and everything.
Oh, that's what I was going to say as well. I'm guessing one of the mechanics pulled the boot apart because the boots have all been pulled apart because the button doesn't work for the automatic shutter.
Oh, yeah, they're waiting for a part to turn
Yeah, so...
I'm going to chase it up. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
No, I did
That's
until you
why
said
they-
that as well, actually,
Well, I
yeah.
didn't know the boot was in bits.
Yeah.
It was apparently dropped off yesterday. Excellent.
Thank God for that.
What's a Golf Plus?
It's a Golf Plus. It's like a normal sized person, but they're plus size.
So it's a fat Golf.
Yeah.
That's
In the polite way.
It's a proper fat Golf G.
It's a chubby Golf.
Oh, so a Golf Plus being a fat Golf would be a Golf for road management people. Road
management people,
Yeah.
right?
Roadman.
I think it's more like the family car. It's they don't want the estate and they don't want a Golf. It's not quite there. So, a Golf Plus,
Oh, it's a June hatchback.
and it has got the greatest diesel engine of all time in it.
1.9 TDI PD105. Come on.
Keep going forward, you git. I'm gonna take this road. It's not a shortcut.
Cabot Park. The Polar Express.
Yeah, there should be on the Renegade. There should be in the bottom corner of the windscreen here. There should be a Jeep Willys, as in like the original Army Jeep. And then on the back window, just going over the little hump where the rear wiper is, should be Sasquatch walking over the hump, over the humps. Otherwise, it's a Fiat 500 in disguise. Renegades! Mount up!
Yeah, it's one of them. I know what they are.
Yeah, it's the one that's got like the novice racing driver rear lights.
The funny looking
They're little
pluses.
yeah. I'm sure you put you on your car when you're a novice racing driver.
Oh my god.
See, it's a Golf Plus.
That's definitely something.
Should we play chicken in this quarter? driving in the middle of the road.
Your day's been.
Yeah, sorry lads.
What the hell is...
What is that? Are the wheels attached? Are they going round?
They sound square.
I was sat earlier. Oh my god, I nearly caused myself to have a head injury. I was reversing on the forecourt. No seatbelt or anything, so I'm doing like a mile an hour. And I got too close to a fence panel. It just slammed its brake, like the proper like slammed the brakes on. I'm like, holy shit, what was that? We drove to Kent and back in the same day. It would all have been in our normal working hours. I haven't had a break still.
Really?
Did you? Well, I mean, other than the 3.5 hours Saturday driving up there. God, I really need a break.
That's why there's so much of me and Mark on Fridays thing, because you spent 4 hours in the car not doing anything.
This is why your business struggling, because you've got these three degenerates like trying to sort stuff out.
No, because in last week's weekly, I said thanks to that guy that said I was entertaining, and he replied again in the comments. I was like, what a legend.
What's he booked it as? Is it as a driver or driver? He has booked it as a driver, so it should be a case of going in click and collection reception. Let's go. Let's go find your chariot. Leave the tray. Might as well leave the tray plates in here. I don't know anything about it other than we were asked to come and collect it.
Oh, I'm adjusting my hat and I look silly, don't film me.
It doesn't look too bad. Couple of little car park dings to be expected. Just ignore that bit. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Does not look bad. Oh, it's really cold. I stupidly have left my coat in the back of the Range Rover. Yeah. Jeep, 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 Jeep. It says Jeep everywhere inside. Oh, what do you reckon that is? It's got a tent when you break down.
Not filling
Break down tent.
not filling future customers with hope and dreams.
Still talking away. Right. Cool, yeah. I'm going to head off now then, Jess. And I should be back in an hour or so. So yeah, shouldn't take too long, he says. Off to Taunton Land Rover Jaguar. There's a recall on our Jaguar F-Pace. So I'm going to take that down today and go get that all sorted. Because he's sold. So I'm going to get him fixed for the customer. Or get the recall sorted for the customer. And bring him on back. See you later.
I wouldn't have done it like that. Not that I'm a professional in sticking bits of wood to the car, but that was terrible English. There's nothing actually behind it that I can see. I don't want to poke it in case it all just falls off and then it would be my fault, but I'd have at least put like a microfiber behind there or something. We're inspecting your wood. What is going on? I'm assuming it's holding the arch on. Or like the arch is being rebonded to it. But there's nothing behind the wood.
Well, that's alright, you can polish it out there.
Sorry, what's your name? Jason. Touchy subject.
Right, so what day are we on? Tuesday. I went to the dentist this morning and they said it was all good, so I can have as many biscuits as I want, which is what I'm doing. It's not really what they said. We sold a few cars over the last few days, or the last week or whatever, so I'm just sorting a few bits of paperwork out. Got the other Finch come back into the workshop because Adrian's going to try and fit our grill. Look at this now. Basically, the lower grille from the Overfinch bumper is missing. I spoke to the lovely people at Overfinch, but it's an obsolete part number now, so you can't get one. So we're going to have a custom one. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. Try and get that sorted. Yeah, just don't know if I'm coming or going. Still no Jason, obviously, so trying to keep up with all of his bits and pieces. I've been doing just sat at the computer doing lots of inquiries, getting back to people, checking on service history and things. It's quite good, really, that, excuse me, I just finished my orange flavoured custard cream. I'm getting a chance to do these things because we're getting quite a lot of email inquiries come through via the website, and it's like a sell your vehicle inquiry, which we don't want. We want people to go to Cars Bought for More, because then you've got to put pictures in and we get all the information. It's much easier to get back to you, and if we can't offer to buy it, then we can put it onto the trade platform where other dealers can buy it. So I was able to get in touch with the website providers. Like, why are we getting these? How are they? Because I went on the website and there shouldn't be an option to do it. But somehow the clever folks out there are figuring out how to send through a sell your car inquiry, but it's just not through our system, which I don't want. So managed to figure that out. Second thing I figured out is, for example, if we pull out a Renault, no, that's not a Renault, it's a Porsche. Either way, let's say this Porsche, which happens to be my one actually, but in fact let's do one that's not my car. That must have been in a Porsche folder. What have we got? What have we got? Well, this is our courtesy car. But usually what's happening is we've got the V5, we've got all the service paperwork and everything behind. This one's got a service book in here, and then any kind of relevant information on the front. This was the last time they PDI'd and serviced it, basically. I think they've left that in there because we haven't done up any paperwork, which we need to, just for the record, if we ever come to sell it one day, which we probably never will. But what we used to do back in the day was stick the back of a business card in there, and we'd write on how many services it had, has it had a cam belt or not, How many keys does it have? Does it need a new MOT? What I'm going to do in a minute is go on Canva or something, and I'll make a template so we can just order some business cards, because our new business cards I got recently for Jason have got like a QR code. If you're watching on your TV now, you can scan that via your phone, and it should take you to our website where you can see some of our lovely cars. But basically what we want is a little template that says, you know, what the car is, how many services, when was it last serviced, because what's happening is I'm getting loads of phone calls. Can you tell me about the service history? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I come and get the folder, I'm like, well, no matter how many times we get a phone call, we're sitting there and we're going through the paperwork over and over and over again. It hasn't been written down and a record kept of it, which seems like it would be quite a sensible thing to do, which is what, to be fair, it's what I used to do. I used to always have a bit of paper or just something stuck on the front that said how many services and things. All the usual questions that people ask, whereas currently we're just digging through the folders, which is just a waste of time. So there are two things that I have gleaned from my time back on the front lines that we need to change, and I'm sure there's many others. That's a very long-winded way of saying not much has happened, but I've been very busy.
Oh, that's one fixed Jaguar. Not that it was broken, it just went for some security thing. Apparently they're easy to break into or something. I don't know. Yeah, it was something to do with like security or like with the locking system or something. I don't know. All sorted now, just needs its final clean, ready to go out to its new customer. Happy days. Yeah, I went off this morning, and then as I got there, obviously we were going through all the paperwork and going through the bits and bobs, and the chappie there was most apologetic. He completely forgot to let us know that he needed both sets of keys to be able to do what they needed to do. Had to drive back from Taunton, back here, to come and get the keys, to then go back there for 1 o'clock, to then obviously get them to sort it, and then... But it's all sorted now, got proof, got receipt, Land Rover Jaguar. Lovely building, so if you ever actually have a Land Rover or Jaguar, take it to Taunton Land Rover Jaguar. They give you tea, coffee, biscuits. I had a whale of a time. Very comfy sofas there as well. I almost fell asleep. It was a very nice day, very nice. So, yeah, best really crack on now, because all I've done today is drive back and forth, back and forth.
Good morning, right, what day are we on? Wednesday now. Sorting out some paperwork ready for a collection on the Passat later on today. Dan's off delivering one today, and I need to do some paperwork for the F-Pace as well, which I need to find out if that's gone to paint or not. So not only are we down Jason today, Charlie's also off ill now. So yeah, we're falling apart at the seams. And my stress levels are going through the roof, because we've still got a lot of stuff to get through. So yeah, need to find out about that F-Pace. Where has it gone for its paint yet? Because the guy probably wants it this weekend, so it's my next job.
It's decided that his man flu's got the better of him.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. But either way, yeah, that F-Pace needs to go over.
Yeah, no worries then, mate. Get it over there now. We got anything?
Pads for this Aston Martin yet?
I'm guessing you're going to give me a lift home? Okay, right. So we're quickly going to ring James just to double check that we've got another vehicle down there.
Morning.
Yeah, all gravy, thanks, mate. Bit busy down here today, bud.
Oh, it's chaos, mate. Chaos.
Absolutely. Always. Always.
Doing a little filming, are you?
Yeah,
A little bit of filming.
Just doing some little snippets.
Nice. It was just the front corner, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, that one there.
No room.
Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure I can polish out any other ones that he sort of pointed at, but yeah, no, it's just that main corner.
No worries, my friend.
Yeah.
I will get that done for you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, mate. Most appreciated. Leave you to it then, buddy.
It's a McCoy. I think it's cool, but I like crap cars, as I've been told many a times before.
What, by your dad?
By my dad, by everyone at work. I am a fan of something that's got 4 wheels, cheap to run, cheap to tax, cheap to install, just works. And that's why they always bully me, because every time a nice Qashqai comes in, I'm like, mate, when it's got all the you know, bells and whistles for it. It's got all the extras. I was like, it comes with things that most luxury cars don't come with. I was like, yeah, I'm happy with that. But of course, then they will take the mick to high heaven and say that I'm like a 70-year-old man. Everyone has their niche. Like everyone at work and stuff, they know their power, they know their sports cars and all of that jazz. I know my cash guys.
I saw the car turn up and I was like, I swear that's Mark driving. I could have sworn we were drag.
Yeah.
Doesn't look right, but I just followed and filmed it.
Yeah.
It's that guy that's already there.
Yeah.
I just followed that along and like, oh, this shot looks great. It's like, that's not Mark.
That's not. Brilliant. So if he ever comes along on our page one day and he's sort of, it's like, oh, that looks like my car. Yeah, I'm all on my Todd today. I've got a few bits going on. I know when I get back, Joe wants me to polish the overfinch. So the lucky winner of that car is going to get not only a working overfinch, they're going to get a working overfinch that has full polish and ceramic wrapping. So they are going to be very happy when they collect that car. Luckily, I've got our Toby cleaning the exterior as we speak, because he did ask me about all the obviously which chemicals are which to obviously spray over it and stuff. So I've sort of like pointed him in the right direction and set up all of his snow foam cannons for him.
It's funny when you guys talk about washing cars with like the different chemicals.
Yeah.
Because I literally bucket of water, just nothing.
Yeah.
Just there, just like that.
Yeah, that would do. Well, that's what they had to do back in the day, wasn't it? Before like snow foam cannons were a thing, or you know, all of these magical chemicals that do all the nonsense that I like to talk about. You know, there's probably some chappie from the 60s still there going, I remember using just a bucket of water and a sponge. So I was having this discussion with Charlie the other day actually, and it's like, you know, people wash their cars with bucket of water and sponge and whatnot, and they're like, yeah, it's nice and clean, it's gorgeous, it's lovely, it's coming out all right. And then they chuck that bucket of water that they've just washed the car over the car to obviously rinse everything off, and then it's like,
You've just thrown the grime over it.
yeah, you've just thrown the rubbish all straight back over the car again. Come out and 5 minutes later and they're like, how's my car dirty? How's it got dirty so far? Hey up, Toby. He loves it. Loves it. Yeah, I was going to say, it's nice to mix up the day a bit, isn't it, I suppose, and do something a little bit different, and yeah. I would say getting your hands dirty, but you're using water, so it's pretty clean anyway. Gonna give me a hand polishing it afterwards? Yeah? I'll just chuck all these back and let Joseph know we're back.
Finished. What was wrong with it?
PDI service, 2 rear tyres, out of CV boot, a blocked pressure hose manifold. It's all done now. Just needs an MOT.
Use that one for wheel
Yeah,
arches.
I was going to say, yeah, use that one for wheel arches.
I'm not used to being this side.
How's Toby doing on polishing?
Really good, actually. Yeah, he's getting it.
Professional.
I'll get him using the big machine in a second as well.
Oh, that's actually a lot shinier.
Does it come out alright?
Yeah.
It could be
on
because
this back bit.
sun's on it.
Yeah. I've done like the left top over thing.
Yeah.
And the like right side's actually like pretty faded.
Pretty dull.
That's what I've polished. That bit up to like the F, and that's what hasn't been polished. So that's swirl marks, there's fadedness in there. It's all shiny.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, man, see?
That's where I stopped.
Yeah. See what I mean about it will cut through some of like the really shallow scratches and stuff.
Yeah, because like looking at that, it's like
Real
proper scratch. And you look at that, it's like it's still got slight little marks. in
Yeah,
it, but
yeah. Again, it's just like a real quick sort of go over sort of polish really. So it is just gonna remove all of these swirl marks.
loss enhancement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and professional now.
Professional.
Is there nothing you can't do?
Yeah, there is nothing I can't do. I'm basically Superman.
Good afternoon. Trying to remember what day it is. Wednesday. This week feels like it's going very slowly, as do the days. Because I'm working very hard. I'm not used to it. That's not true. I think I work quite hard, but just working in very different ways at the moment. I'm just composing an email to our insurance broker because they want to know, still all about details about a alarm system and all that sort of stuff. They want the commissioning certificate. Well, it was commissioned about 20 years ago, long before I ever moved into the building, so having any kind of certificate is just not going to happen. These are the sorts of admin you have to deal with when you run a business. Can you give us a certificate for that? Can you give us this for that? Just a little, yes, I know we've had £9,000 out of you this year for your insurance, though we promised you a rebate of £3,000, which hasn't yet materialised. But give us all these details, will you? You know, we won't let it get us down. We're cracking on. Sorry, I've got watching cars for sale here. But let me get back to that because I can't concentrate on two things, as we know. So we've handed over the BMW 328i today. I've handed over the Volkswagen Passat today. I've taken a deposit on the Audi A4 today, and Adrian is now doing a cam belt and water pump on that. We were meant to be handing over tomorrow the Aston Martin to Stu, who won it. He's going to come down here to Barrow. So when he does, we'll film that. But it won't be tomorrow because the starter motor has stopped starting. It's stopped motored. Good news is it's only about 160 quid to get a replacement one. I thought it was going to be a Volvo part number, but it's not. It's a Land Rover part number. Go figure. So that is on the ramp currently as well. Steph is delving into it. He's very cheerful about that because, you know, it's something a bit different and he's just a cheerful guy. So he's stripping that apart. Hopefully we can get that changed over tomorrow. We're getting on top of things now. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting back into the flow of being hands-on car dealer. I've got a couple of cars listed today. I need to get another one done tomorrow. Jason, who's on the camera now, has pitched in, done his bit. He's swapped some cars around with the body shop at J Repairs. I need to do some paperwork for the F-Pace, which is sold and gone out. We've sold quite a few at auction. The Tesla's sold, Disco 4 is sold, Kia Stinger's sold. What else? What hasn't sold is the Smart Electric thing. No, that did sell. That has sold. The Smart Mini hasn't sold as of yet. That's had one go around. I don't think anyone bid at all. No one wants my little red electric Mini. No one just wants electric cars full stop, do they? What else has sold? The Cougar, and other things. We've sold 6 or 7 cars. So good news, I'll have loads of money coming in from BCA, probably in about 2 weeks' time, because they're not the quickest of payers. But still, good to see some stuff happening. The phones have been very quiet, to be honest, which is, you know, considering they have not really rung very much at all. We've sold a few, haven't we? So there's 4 on the board under my name, which hasn't happened in months. So yeah, can't really knock it really. We're getting on. I'm getting on. I just, you know, when you have to take over someone else's role, you just get overwhelmed of it and you figure out what's happening. Oh, I also spoke to the person on the Jeep. They're coming in on Friday. So the Audi A3 is going out on Friday. The Jeep Cherokee is going out on Friday. Potentially the Audi A4 could go out on Friday because they want it quite soon, and we'll have done the cam belt by then. So we're absolutely flying. But I do need to keep an eye on the auctions because we're going to need some more stock coming back in. Ideally some cheaper stock, because that's what we want to deal in now. Toby spent a lot of time polishing today as well. Yeah, everyone's chipping in. He basically came to me because I haven't had a chance to film anything. He's like, I haven't got anything to do. Do you want me to help out Mark because Charlie's not in? I can help him clean cars if you want. I was like, that's very kind of you. And I got them to clean the Overfinch because that's now a raffle competition car. So I've got that done, so we filmed that today, so that video will be going out tomorrow. By the time you're watching this, a week ago. £2 you can win that Overfinch. That's very cool. It looks really, really good now. And so good, even Supercar Blondie liked it and shared it on Facebook. Not her, probably, someone who works in her media team. But all the same, we'll probably try and use her in the thumbnail for some extra clicks. Though I'm not sure how popular she really is. Well, she's got 62 million followers, so... Anyway, I'm ranting. There's only 3 minutes left of the day. Me and Tugboat are going to head down the farm, pack some merch then, while he runs about, kick a ball about. And then go home and relax for half an hour. And then I'll start looking at what auction cars there are tomorrow. So, become a car dealer. It's so good for you. Look how young and youthful I look, and energetic and healthy.
Sort of fill out the front of the car. Take the front off. What we're going to do is film Steph. I know he doesn't like being filmed with that Aston. He's in a world of pain.
I think summer's here, Jace. Oh, it's a bit warm.
Morning, Thursday. I'm just watching motorbikes go through an auction. Of course I am. So we'll see what happens with that. There's one in Bridgewater that they would seem to be going really cheap, but then actually when I price checked the one that I was looking at, cap prices seem to be well out of whack with what they're actually worth. So who knows? Dan's out there getting through stuff. What are you doing, Dan?
Literally that, getting through stuff.
Getting through stuff.
No.
Just trying to get through some stuff. I'm doing images and things for our latest raffle, which will now be live, which is the Overfinch. Look at that. Took some pictures down the farm, looking absolutely glorious. So Jason will probably tell me now that he's done a load of pictures and stuff as well. No, not yet. That's good.
No, I'm too lazy.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, you can enter that now for £2. You could win yourself an Overfinch Range Rover. Everyone was falling over themselves for that. We turned down an offer of £8,000 for it, as it was, because I knew I wanted to raffle it because it was so interesting and popular. And the reason we've got Supercar Blondie on here is because even they shared it on their Facebook thing. So yeah, got a couple cars to pick up at auction. We got one at Bristol that wouldn't start and whatever, and they tried to tell us they sold it as a non-runner, but that wasn't the case. Sort that out, but I haven't really got time. Got a few cars going out tomorrow, so the guys are getting those clean. Jeep, Audi A3 and potentially Audi A4. The Aston Martin's still on the ramp because of the starter motor. So I told you about that yesterday. So still waiting for that to turn up. Steph seems to be pulling it apart. He's got to take the exhaust out the way in order to be able to do it, but whatever. That's it. Towboat's obviously flat out. Yeah, that's it really, not much else. My life has become sat back at the computer just doing this stuff now, so you won't catch me complaining there. Love it.
My road trip to Reigate, it wasn't that bad. It was nice weather and a very nice chap at the other end who was very happy with his new car, including several members of staff pulling up and going, "Ooh, nice car." So that was nice for him. There's a bit of a dog leg, it wasn't quite Reigate, it was Reigate and then down for another half an hour. So it was nearly another 4 hour there and another 4 hour back, but it was right, not that bad. And then today just trying to do a little bit of organising, just getting the lads all onto different jobs. I think they're all preoccupied, and Charlie and Mark have got a fair few to clean, I think, ready for collections tomorrow. We've got two going out tomorrow. We've got a Jeep Grand Cherokee in a very interesting colour, and I think we've got an Audi A3 which the people have reserved, but it sounds like they would actually like it, but they're going to come down and do a test drive, and then fingers crossed they take it away because it's all ready to go. I'm just making sure that it's in the diary though for Charlie to give it clean.
So Charlie is actually back today?
Yeah, Charlie's back, yeah. Yes, because I understand he wasn't very well. He did look a little bit, worse for wear, but he looks rejuvenated.
We are off to the auctions in two cars. A Citroen C3 Picasso and a Vauxhall Corsa. I'm not really sure why. Apparently the Corsa's going because it's not the greatest, well, it's not had the most interest, and the Picasso's going for probably various reasons. I think that's one of the reasons it's going to auction. The gearbox is, well, I think the gearbox is fine. However, the gear select is very, like, stiff. It doesn't really, like, self-center itself back into neutral when you put it in neutral, so it's a little bit of a difficult one to drive if you're not paying enough attention. I of course always do pay attention because I'm an expert professional at many things. Complete and utter lies, don't talk about that. Probably put the window up, you might get a bit of wind noise. Even though it is an oven in here, it's so warm today. What are we saying, Jason? We stopping at a petrol station? I think it might be worth putting like a £5 in just in case. Ideally, I don't really want to spend £5 on a car that's going to auction, if I can help it. However, I'd also like not to be stranded in the middle of High Bridge. What are we saying? I'm going to let you make the decision here.
I kind of want to see what happens.
You kind of want to see what happens. It's gone. No.
That's how bad it is.
Oh God, we're in many troubles. The fuel level too low.
I told you we should have stopped.
Shut up, Jason! You said carry on. Engine fault repair needed. Oh God, it's all going wrong now. Jesus. This is going to be an interesting weekly. What are you doing? Maniac! Cars out to kill us, the bin men are out to kill us.
Got no fuel.
Yeah, it's like Final Destination, this. Citroen C3 Picasso edition. I'm just hoping it doesn't die in the queue. I'm going to do a bit of a dodgy thing here and don't record it. Yep, no, we're fine, plenty of space, never mind. Yep, not a sweat was broken on our escapades of running on absolutely 0 miles. Please don't die now, that would be very embarrassing. Oh, there is many cars behind me, apologies. Ah-de-da. How funny would it be if it does just run out of steam as we pull through the door? Not a worry in the world. Lane 8, 7, 8. Don't mind me, just going to rear end this Corsa. Right, don't forget the trade plates. Keys in the box. Put the window up first, that might be a good idea. Jobs are good, and look at that. Where are you going to deprive Mark of driving such an exquisite vehicle?
Yeah, you can drive the Qashqai. You always get to drive the Audis.
That's because I always let Mark drive the Qashqai.
Yeah, you can drive the Manuel Kumquat.
Mark, I hate to break it to you. Dan's making me drive the Qashqai and you get to drive an Audi instead.
Oh dear. That's all right.
He doesn't need any more convincing to have more family members. Keys and your paperwork are there. On your way back, could you please swing past Woolrow?
Yes.
And drop Jason off to kick up the
Audi.
The Audi, yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to farm, yeah?
Yes. Mark and I are going to whiz down the farm and pick up the Honda Jazz. What we're going to do, and then we'll all meet back up at the unit. Oh, I like their red roof.
Wed roof.
Yeah. It looks alright. It needs its wheels done, but I mean, what Qashqai doesn't need its wheels done?
The floor. It looks like someone's had a knife fight in the floor.
Looks like someone's had a knife fight on the floor.
Yes. The floor is a bit massive.
Few holes in it.
Morning, Friday. It is Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it is Friday. Captain's log. Still no Jason. Still no word. So that's just standard now. The guys are working on the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. Only got the starter motor out. Got a new one in. I was just posting on my Instagram story because it's a Land Rover part number. It's got loads of Volvo parts in it, but it's also got Land Rover parts now, it would seem. So they're doing that. We've got the A3 having a viewing and potentially going today. Got the Jeep going today. And a couple more going out tomorrow. Just keeping on top of a few things. Yeah, that's about it really. There's not too much going on, I don't think. Well, I mean there's lots going on, but I can't think of anything particularly interesting to tell you, so you'll have to catch up with me later on.
Can you smell that? Something smells really bad. I can't tell if it's a dodgy cigarette or something's burnt.
Come on, stop field over to ship cars.
I'm not a good driver, I can't be trusted.
A good excuse. Audi, Mini.
X1.
Has that been down the farm, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I think Joe's using it.
right. Mark's just been volunteered for a test drive for the customer. He's got to move quite a few cars. And Jason says he's driving, so he won't move it.
Okay. What am I moving where? Would you?
You got,
All of these got.
that's the Audi.
I'll take the X1 key.
Oh, that's the red one. He's giving me the wrong key.
Oh, you donut.
Blame Mark, he
What are
picked
you
him.
doing?
Mark was going to get service, which is there.
I think
F15. F15.
give me that
Well, that's the red one there.
one. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get the key from that. I'll put that in there. Get that one started, and then I'll move that the other way so you get that one.
For some reason, I just got up and started doing. I blame Jess because she started cleaning, and I feel guilty being sat here.
So, obviously we've getting a lot of grief off of our neighbours recently about vehicles being parked or whatever they think it's all of our staff vehicles. So earlier today, a couple of the neighbours obviously parked across the street, parked all across the double yellow lines and on the corner of a junction. So a traffic warden has nicely just come along and given a ticket to one of our lovely neighbours who likes to call us out on our parking when it's none of us. None of the cars along this road are staff's. Staff hide. Staff go elsewhere. Yeah, so a traffic warden has just come along and he's just had a nice conversation with our mechanic Steph. And yeah, he's now ticketed the car across the way. Oh, it's going to be juicy when they come back. Very rarely see traffic wardens round here, but it is just on pure luck that one decided to turn up today and yeah, has now nicely given one of our angry neighbours a ticket. So
If you've noticed in the last 20 minutes, everyone's got a massive smile on their face because it's hilarious. I've never seen Steph so happy.
well, no, I mean, again, we've never been somewhere so hated by the community because we like cars. We have cars.
Well, it's not
funked
it's not even that. It's the fact that it's a car dealership.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
None of the actual sales cars are ever on the road.
No.
To be fair, none of our cars are parked out there anymore. It's always customers
Yeah.
or
The locals.
the people that complain about the cars parked there,
Yeah.
which is why that's even better.
Because that does belong to someone who likes to whinge
Complain a lot.
about all of our parking. Whereas, clearly, it's none of us parking there because yeah, none of the cars are ours. So, oh, good result. Good result. That's a good way to finish Friday, isn't it?
Actually saying that, it could have been better.
It could have
If
been
both
better.
of them were parked there,
Yeah,
that would have been hilarious. Saying that, they apparently, AD said that they've both gone out in the Cougar.
Yes. Yes.
So when they both come back and both see it, that's going to be it. I might wait for them to come back.
Oh, mate,
even if it's like 6 o'clock in the evening and everyone's got, I'm just going to stand, I'm going to pull up a little deck chair. Oh, maybe the tyres, they'll be
I was going to say, we can just pull out all the
Pull the
chairs.
chairs, go to the corner shop, get some popcorn, sit there, arms crossed. Not that we're petty about this or anything. Not at all. No. Yeah, I don't want people to think we're like childish or anything.
Well, how was that test drive you went on earlier?
Oh, no, really well, actually. Yeah, it went really well. I'm pretty sure they bought it. I want to say they bought it. So, the lady was telling me that she has been looking for an Audi A3 for quite a while, but all of the ones that she's viewed, too high mileage, either a diesel, not what she's looking for. And yeah, she said she come across ours, and obviously it ticks all the boxes. It's got all the tricks and whistles. It's low mileage. Yeah, low mileage, that one, and yeah, it was the price that she was looking for. So I'm pretty sure, I'll have to double check with Dan, but yeah, I think they bought it in the end. I want to say it's gone already, isn't it?
Which one's that?
The Audi.
Yeah, one this morning.
Oh, it's gone.
Along with the brown on brown cherry.
No, the test drive one that I went on earlier.
Well, the grey one?
Yeah.
That's where that went. I haven't seen it.
No?
Go check the forecourt.
It might have gone then, Jace.
What?
They might have literally
Well,
just
to
gone.
be fair, we practiced it the day before for it. So if they did want it and was up for it, they'd have taken it there and exited it already. So yeah, that's another 2 gone.
Aston Master Tech and a Porsche Master Tech. Well,
They're
no,
just
we put it
all
up
lined
one
up on one
licensed
feature.
technician.
He has rebuilt a Porsche engine before, and it never came back.
Well, no, because you had to go.
They broke down so far away.
Yeah, then they dropped the engine and broke it.
Oh,
Did the Audi that went on test drive this morning, did they buy it in the end?
Yeah,
Yeah, they did.
yeah, but they had already bought it.
Oh, they had already bought it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I had a cam belt.
Hence why you prepped it. And
Yeah.
Hence why you prepped it for it to be picked up.
I just thought because
Yeah,
I was
they
going
did all right with that. The amount of work that that car had. New
Yeah.
brakes, new suspension arms, cam belt.
That's the A4 estate.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, it was the A3 this morning.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Which was really clean and nice car. But the woman came in, she's like, "Oh, I've been borrowing my son's Hyundai, and I'm so fed up of it." And I like the fact you've been borrowing. She's like, "Oh, he hasn't passed his test yet, but it's a really shit car." I'm like, "Well, you bought it for him."
Yeah, because it's for
Yeah,
him.
but she's she went out for a test drive with Mark in the A3, like having already put a reservation and stuff on it, and just came back and was like, "Yeah, I want that." And it turns out her other half was a fan of the channel. Because
right.
Joe came out and was like, "Oh, hello, mate, I've got some presents for you," because he had obviously already been on the blower, and he gave him a mug and I think a t-shirt. Yeah, one very happy man with his additionals.
I think Steph needs to have the Porsche T-shirt
Yeah.
in the.
Oh, yeah, he should. He should.
With his name printed on it.
I'll go and
Like mud plugins on the back. So you've got to have a look at this. Huh?
Oh, they've got that stuff in it.
Yeah, I know. That's not because of the rubber thing, that's just because when I collected it from the auction, the boot was open. And you try and shut it, it wouldn't shut. So I was like, wham! And it didn't shut, it bounced back. And then as it was on its second bounce coming back down, gently, it latched.
Let's make him edit it.
Where's Charlie? I feel like I've got...
Flex.
I'm a die-hard Formula 1 fan, you were telling me the news of it before.
Holla, why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low time.
Like loading the music. Need a bar now above Joe's head.
Bam boom! Error 404.
With those XP shut.
Not found.
Go ahead and place your bets, cause we know where we at, we know we top tier. Cause all the hate that you bring, we know it stops here. I'm taking off like a rocket here and stopping.
Look, is that little Mazda that's on the front?
Yes, I haven't even looked at it.
Oh.
Hopefully it's...
It looks alright.
Oh, my damn brain. Can't remember.
Quick Hoover. Yeah, plaster it. Job's a good one. Get some pictures. My customers from yesterday decide they want to buy a Mini. That'd be nice. It's been a good start to the day. I didn't even realise a guy was coming to collect an Audi A4 and he's just come in and paid the full price and taken it away. Probably the easiest sale I've done all week. So I've got one more going out today, which is a Ford Cougar. Some nice people. And then we'll see what the day brings.
I didn't notice that. It makes it like it's...
It does, doesn't it? Oh, unless it's like a second
You
hand.
put a honeycomb grill on that doesn't
Yeah.
have a badge, and then just
So he's just gone.
we'll take what is a boot badge.
Yeah.
That's a boot badge size. Stick it on the bonnet.
I wonder how easy it comes off. Not that I'm going to pull it off now, but. Oh, it's not even stuck on very well. Yeah, there must be like two fixing points like that, isn't it? Like the whole back's like it's not sat flush with it.
Right, so that is it. End of the week. What's happened today? It's been quite busy. Dan has sold one car, did a viewing on another one, but they didn't buy it. That's okay because we had someone else chasing up to come see that. We also finalised the A4 deal that I did earlier in the week. We'd had a cam belt done on it and bits and pieces. So that's now sold and gone. Took full payment for the Jaguar F-Pace. So it's been quite a productive day. That's all good. Carl and Julian, our friends from Wales, have been over. Look at this bad boy that they brought me as a gift. They always bring gifts, which is very sweet of them. Oh, nice. Turn on me, top done jump pack. V4500, should you want one of those. It's like an absolute beast of a jump pack. Also does a battery tester as well, available on insideline.shop. But we're using it as a battery bank today, because look at that. Would you look at it? It's very cool, that, isn't it? They had it custom made. And we have an Aston Martin one as well, which is very nice. But we'll try and get that on the back wall of the office or something. So as you're watching us, you'll see my illuminated sign. Love it. So, yeah, I don't know what else there is to report, really. Place your bets now whether we are going to have 2 Jasons next week or remain as 1 Jason. We still don't know. We're none the wiser or really know what's going on. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. We've also got a work experience boy starting next week, so the videographers are going to have to be careful with your filming, probably. Quite positive end to the week. I feel ready for next week. The beginning of this week, I felt just bloody overwhelmed with trying to catch up with everything. I feel like I'm on the majority, on top of everything now. We've sold quite a few cars. We've handed over quite a few cars, taken some ones in part exchange, done all the stuff that I wouldn't normally do. I would let Jason do, but I managed to pick it all up and figure it all out, and probably improve quite a few things. So on the whole, pretty happy. We may have someone else starting fairly soon anyway, as like a prep manager that was in the pipeline. I'm not quite sure exactly when that's going to happen, but I'll be seeing them later. By the time this comes out, I'm going to hedge my bets and say that the Overfinch raffle has sold out. That's gone absolutely crazy. It's on about 70% already, just in 2 days sold. I think that's not going to make it to the month deadline. I think by the time you're watching this, I reckon there's a fair chance we may have already drawn that, brought it forward early, because that was just remarkably popular. In fact, the way things are going with the Aston Martin, the winner of the Overfinch might get that before the winner of the Aston Martin does, because we've now got to do now that we've changed the starter motor on it, which we probably talked about earlier in the week, but I can't remember because my memory's terrible. We now need to do an ABS pump because that's blowing a fuse now. Apparently it's quite a common fault. It comes up as a fault saying ABS pump stuck open. So we're going to get that taken out, sent off, repaired, put back in, and hopefully he will have that next week. But he's been very patient, very nice about it. I suppose if you want it for £2, you wouldn't mind, would you? Especially if we're doing the repairs before he gets it. So all well and good. I keep forgetting to mention that when we reach 200,000 followers on the main channel, we're giving away that really nice Tudor watch that's worth about £5,500. Maybe we'll set one up for the second channel now that the weeklies come over here, because as you're watching this, we'll now be on the second channel for the second time, I think. This is where the weekly is going to live now. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you're looking to sell your car, go to carsportformore.com. If you're a trader and you want to buy stock on there, it's carsportformore.com/trade. And if you want a car buying website of your own that links into this platform so that you can cherry pick the cars that you want, and the ones you don't want you can send to the trade platform, and if they sell, you will get paid a commission for that, hopefully helping everyone and getting the big conglomerates out of the scene, then just drop me an email, joe@barrymotors.co.uk, and I will have our technical whiz kid get back to you with the details. That is it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully it's been an enjoyable one. We will see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.